Just moving on to some of the projects that you've been involved with, I see in the next slide the Hotel Costa Calero. As I said, we were chatting earlier before the launch and said it's a great place to meet and discuss the success of Spirit. This is over the Atlantic Ocean in a marina called Puerto Calero. It's certainly a fantastic place to have the Spirit finish and the wood grain specified in this hotel. Well done, and lovely place. Awesome to see. And then just on the next slide, there's the DS store. DS store, is that they sell fashion furniture items, etc., Markus?
They sell furniture items, they sell everything belonging to your home, and also you can see, and this is a good example from my point of view, this is a good example where you can see the usage of Spirit, the wood grain, in a greater surface, because when you get your samples, you can see just a small, you can have a small view on this material, but when you see a picture like this, you have the absolute surface and the absolute square meters. And also in reality, it looks like not disturbing. It looks elegant. It gives you a good feeling, but also it hides behind the product that you want to sell. Because when we talk about store fitting or shop fitting, we want to help the shop fitter or the shop owner to sell his products. We does not want to show our products. We want to help to sell our product, and this in this case it fits absolutely right. What means it's absolute nice. It's a great looking natural surface, but also a little bit calm to bring out the other things in the spotlight.
It really does look fantastic, especially on a big panel like that. And when you move to the next slide and show a home story, what's quite interesting as well is just some of the properties and that we have. It's ideal for CNC machining. It's stain resistant. It's from sustainable resources, easy to mill, which is very important, and then also easy to clean. And just touching on that, Home Story is also one of those retail outlets that sell across the board as far as what you want in your home. But from that pick, just to add that the Spirit decors are also available on HPLs, the high pressure laminates, and our sister company Nova Decor can import. I know they've already got a few of the decors in South Africa with obviously the Spirit finish, and they're matching our decors. So they're available on HPL as well, which is very important for the market and the value chain.
Yes, and also like I see in this picture, I love this picture because it's bringing some feelings of wood crafting and handcrafted piece of furniture. It looked like it's coming out of the small working place of an old carpenter, but also a modern style, a modern quiet style. It's like you mentioned several times before, it's a mix and match. You can use also old techniques. You can use new points of view to show something, and this piece of furniture shows exactly what Spirit and the wood grains can do. It can bring you the feeling of a forgotten wood making or furniture making story with a new modern designs.
Thank you, Markus. Just, when you start talking about wood, I want to end off with just some important aspects on environmental sustainability as well. When, with Sonae Arauco, especially in Europe, they're doing some fantastic stuff with some R&D projects that they're busy with. And the next slide will just show you the greenhouse where the seedlings have been put. There's more than 100,000 seeds from 136 families of maritime pine and radiator pine from 4 genetic improvement programs already in these Portuguese nurseries. And Sonae Arauco are part of this. So important for sustainability, and it's a great thing to be involved with, and makes you very proud to be involved with these type of projects, because it is a resource that is so important to the world, and you know, this fills me with gladness. It really is an important aspect. I'm sure it does the same for you, Markus.
Absolutely, and also, like you mentioned, the word proud. Regarding all the things that happen in Germany at this moment, we had fluting catastrophes here, and we have the view on the climate change every day. Oh, we could believe or not could believe if it's a climate change or not. It is an open discussion, but what we can see is that we have to change. We have to change our attitude. We have to change our way of living. It makes me proud, coming back to your word, it makes me proud to work in a company which is not only taking greenwashing and talking about green things and sustainability. It makes me proud to work in a company which acts in this way and like you described. And this is a good step of acting in the right direction, and hopefully we will a lot of steps further.
Thank you, Markus, and I couldn't agree more. Just my last slide is just to re-emphasize, just say thank you to Markus for joining us, and you know, just some of those properties. Antibacterial, you were talking about what we've gone through, and just to add in there that the Spirit finish and the decors are antibacterial as well as the easy to clean and stain resistant, so great to use in the home. Markus, thank you so much for joining us and giving us just some of your input from a European perspective. It was a pleasure chatting to you, and thank you once again.